Greetings, I'm Dev. I'm back with my tiny Glade farmer's market build. This is episode 2. And in the last episode, we just got everything kind of started up. I did this farm fields and an orchard and a little stable over there. And I think my plan for this episode is to start the farmhouse. And I also had a couple of ideas about these farm fields. So one of them was I'm not really all super pleased with this. It doesn't really look like the type of thing that you would find in a farm field, but I just kind of used it because it was all I really had to work with. But then I realized that I've got these little sunflowers here. So I wondered if I could figure out a way to make a field of these sunflowers and then just, I don't really know how, but try to disguise the pots somehow so it just kind of looks like, a whole field of them. So let's see here if what do I do here? Oh, right. So, I guess I could just use this fallow one for now. Maybe if I just have the grass. Yeah, you know what? The grass actually might do a good job of that. I'll just put you here for a second. Sorry, little lamb. I don't know why you want to be in this dirt field anyway, but you're probably gonna have to go. How do I get rid of this? Like this. Oh, I don't necessarily want to wreck that. Oh, do I have to start all over? Yep, I do, because I didn't let go. Always let go of the mouse button every once in a while, in case you screw up. You need to undo it. There used to be a function where if you touched those little sheep with something, they would float away. I wonder if it still does that. Oops, that's not what I want. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it works. That makes me laugh. Okay, there is a way to move these, right? Yes. Gonna make them facing the sun a bit. Let's see. Will you be able to see them? I guess once the field is full, I wish I could copy and paste multiples at once, but can't do that. So this is going to take me some time. Fortunately for you, I can edit this out and bring us to the end result. They used to call that the magic of television. I guess now it's the magic of video. All right. Well, that took a long time, but I think it was worth it. I was about here when I was like, what have I done? I knew it was going to take a long time, but you know what? Yeah, totally worth it. Look at that. Oh, we have a little sunflower field. Oh, so cute. I love it. I'll just have to figure out a way to cover up these few pots if I decide to. I don't know. We'll see. When you look at them from far away, it's not that noticeable. Oh, so cute. I'm so happy. Haha. Yay. So another idea that I had was this is supposed to be my little wheat field, right? So I was thinking on doing, oops, something like this. I'll do like they've harvested a bit, or they're just starting to. Start with that for now. And then come over here, grab one of you. And just dump a hay bale in here. So it'd probably be more logical for it to be like that. I guess I should have copied that at a better angle. It's okay. There. So now it kind of looks like they're in the process. And it gives you a better idea that that's supposed to be a wheat field. I like it. Very good. Another thing that I know is in this clutter is like food, right? So let's see if there's anything that might fit. It's kind of like what I did with sunflowers. See how there's like some leeks or something sticking out of there, but it's a little bit too much of a basket. Oh. Okay, let's hang on to that. Pumpkins, that's another thing. Hey, that's another thing. Oh, I might have to make more fields. Okay, let's just cycle through and see what's in here first. Might make use of those at some point. Oh, I know I will. These two. I was kind of hoping there was something more like a pot with some leaky looking things sticking out of it, but I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Am I through? Yes, I'm through. Okay, so I guess we'll look at a pumpkin patch. And I don't know if these are supposed to be, I was gonna say tomatoes, but I don't think they would put tomatoes in a big sack like that. Potatoes, maybe? We'll just call them potatoes. So, I think maybe I'm gonna do away with this. So it's too not farm-like to me. So let's see, that's the flowers, right? So Sorry, flowers. You get to be somewhere else. Okay, so pumpkin patch. Yeah, and then this could be like a potato rows. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I need you. Come here, you. Now, do I want it to be different kinds of pumpkins? I wish I could put vines. Maybe I'll be able to find something that represents vines. Um, Pumpkins never grow too close together. As far as I know, I mean, I don't have the space to grow pumpkins, so I don't really know. Kind of looks funny without the vines. We'll see. Oh, if there's anything, I don't think there is anything. Um, hmm. Oh, that looks cute so far. Another thing I was going to mention about these sunflowers is I wanted them to look random, but see how they kind of look like straight lines a little bit? And yes, I realize, of course, that on an actual farm, most likely they would sow them in rows, but that didn't really feel right for this build, so I wanted it to be kind of like somebody just walked through and threw out handfuls of sunflower seeds. But you know, the funny thing is when you want to get something nice and straight, it's really, really hard. But as soon as you're trying to make it look random and not straight, all of a sudden everything's all straight. But I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty random. Except over here. Whatever, that's fine. Let's look at it from far away. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of just looks like they've been harvested and left there, but that's okay, I guess. So let's get these, quote, potatoes. Oops. Bring them down here. Again, I prefer a little bit of randomness. Want anything to be all totally straight. Copy you. One down here. Maybe one over here. I'll move you to the middle. There. Sort of starting to look like a farm. It would be so great if they add in like growing vegetables and stuff like that. That would be excellent. All right. So, okay. I've done mucking around with that. So I should get on with this house. I'm not going to keep this house. As cute as it is, does not fit my ideas. So I'm sorry, but you're going down. Bye. Bye. Now, is this stuff? I think this is all attached to the house itself, which is kind of a drag because I need more of these little bushes. I wish I had more. When I was going through and knocking down all the trees, there's a pretty decent possibility that I knocked down some bushes without realizing it. Yeah, it's all gone. Oh, look at that. Oh, we'll just put you over here for now. It could be my little staging area for now. Okay, now where am I gonna put this house? So the actual market is gonna be down here. The house, I imagine it's probably gonna be pretty big because I think that, you probably have many generations of the family living together in one house to take care of the farm, although it's not that big of a farm. And I also don't really know a lot about architecture, and I'm not all that super creative about it, so I did look up some pictures of farmhouses, and I have them up in front of me here so I can kind of get some ideas of, how it should look. There's a few examples here, so I'm gonna just kind of try and blend them all together, I guess. So let's have the house kind of in the center. First thing I do is place it crooked. I know I said I don't want things to be super straight, but when it comes to the house, I kind of do. Hard to tell. That's good. So I'm going to start with the bottom floor of the house, I think. Which, of course, I can't make really long. I do want it to be a pretty big house. So, now I can tell it's a little bit, tiny bit crooked. There. So, let's see. Maybe I might add a second one of those. Yeah, that's a little better. Come on. Ah! I don't know what happened there. Oh. That's not what I wanted there. I just want to move it over. Oh, See, if you're right on top of things, you can accidentally grab the wrong function really easily. There, that's better. Nice and lined up. Okay, so because it's the bottom floor, we don't need the roofs. So let's see. I kind of want there to be... see, there's one that I'm looking at that has a part that kind of almost looks barn-like, and I really like that. So let's see. You can do so much with this that it is really easy to get kind of lost in what you want to do. But I imagine as I get better at it, I'll probably get quicker. So bear with me, especially when the camera's being funny. Okay, so I want this to not necessarily line right up. here. Might have to make this house a little bit bigger. Um, yeah, so that's kind of a little bit barn-like, right? I don't know. I might not like that in the end, but we'll see. So now I'll need another little guy like this. I don't know if you even really needed that base yet. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. Not like I paid for it. Okay. Now it's starting to look like a house. Now, I think that it should. Oh, it's awfully close to the farm, isn't it? I wonder if I should just try and move it all out. That should be fun. Oh boy. Mm. So I was gonna make it kind of maybe L-shaped or something. So then if I do that, then it'll be really close to the farm. Oh, did I? Sorry, buddy. Can you get out of here? Go on. Get. Go on. Go on. Get. Come on. Okay, seriously, can you go away? I'm trying to do something here. Go on. Go on. Go that way. Thank you. Poor little lamb. Sheep, whatever you are. Those are cute little touches that they've put in. Okay, next would be This one. Oh, and in my previous episode, I said I only had 2 sheep, but I have actually got 3 sheep. So, yay for that. Okay. Is everything all lined up nicely now? That's the next question. Is this how it was? I'm gonna do an L shape. There's probably so many better ways I could do this, and people are probably like screaming at me. I'm doing it wrong. I like to think that maybe there is no right or wrong. It's probably easier and harder though. Okay, this isn't really gonna solve what I'm trying to do here. Oh, well, maybe it is. Let's see. You can be a little veranda too. I'll leave the roof off that for a minute. I might have to pull that up. Okay, so you are gonna be a veranda. So you get this. Cute. Yes, this is sort of starting to kind of come together. It kind of seems like this part should be the tallest, just because it's like it's going to be the main entrance of the house. So, to do that, I need to bring it up like this. And this has to go up. And a little hidey hole. I'm not going to do that this time. Okay, okay. A lot of people could probably live here, right? If you want to get really into it and you're really good at it, you can do the insides as well. But, you know, that's really difficult. Oops. See, it's even hard to get in there. There. I have to use the E and Q keys. See, so now we're inside, but getting your view inside is really hard. Plus now I've got all these different, all these different layers. Oops. See, like this is that part. Ah, crap. See, this is why. This is why it's really hard. I think you probably have to have it all planned out and do it from the ground up, inside and out, which, you know, like I said, if you're really good at it and you really know what you're doing, you probably could. And I'm sure there are people out there that have. But it's not going to be me. Not today. I'm not sure if I like this, but I don't know. We might just have to go with it because I have to move on. Put some doors and stuff in just to see how things are going. Okay, so doors, you take a window. Now, because I've got multiple buildings here, see how that becomes a door right there? Because there's a roof on this bottom one. So you bring a window down to the ground, and you get a door. Wow, these doors are really tiny. This is a huge house. Alright, so to make a bigger door, you just kind of pull like that, and there should be a third size somewhere. There's two. Come on, there's a third size. I know there is. Isn't there? Come on. Here, let me just do that and then see if I can. There we go. But that's still like super tiny. Holy cow. How big did I make this place? Wonder if I should make some steps up to the door. I might actually do that. Okay, okay, now hopefully I make stairs to go up. They will just attach to this. Ah. Very nice. Wait, that's not what? What's happening here? Ah. Okay, there we go. So, click to continue stairs. I don't know how far out I need them to be yet. I would like them to be slightly wider. Yes. I also kind of would like them to be wood. I wonder if I can get that. Let's see if we can change this. Can I? Ah, okay, well, that's pretty good. And also, if you will notice, all of this clutter is attached to windows. So when you place them, the stuff pops up. And it used to be that it was just attached to it, and you'd have to cycle through and just choose whatever you wanted, if anything. But now, because they have this new feature of being able to unlock the item from the door and move it around independently and copy it and all that stuff, that makes it so much better. I was so delighted when I discovered that. I can't even tell you. Okay, well, I don't know, man. That door is really small. I guess we'll see once we get some windows and stuff in there. This does not look right to me. Okay, I love you. Can you go away, though? Go on. Get. Go on now. Get. There. Is that better? Okay. Alright, so now we're just gonna add some windows. Yeah, and now it's gonna be tough because I've got all these different levels of building in here, right? So, like I said here, this is creating a door because it's the bottom of this one or against the top of this one. If that makes sense. But, I think we'll do some nice bay windows here. I like those. I'm not going to be able to do one here because I've got two popping up next to each other. So I can do maybe a double here. And then another double over here. And again, you cycle through the windows, you get different looks of the window. You have some laundry hanging with the shutters, or you get these flowers, or just shutters, or nothing at all. I kind of like the flowers just because it's the front of the house. Where are you? I just saw you. There you go. No. Let's see over here. There. Now I also imagine when you look at the scale of the door, you kind of get an idea of like the floors of the house and how big the people would be that have to walk through this door, right? So this window is actually up pretty high for them, which is okay. So then we would have a person walks through this door, so their ceiling would probably be like maybe around here, right? So then the next floor would be about here. So this would be like the third floor. So I try to kind of put the windows in lining up to that. And I don't know, I just love windows. I think they really add to the look of the house. Let's see, so this would be roughly the second floor. I'm gonna put, I think, a banner in the middle here to kind of indicate the to farm, like the farm logo or what have you. Make that lined up to the door there. Let's see. Maybe we have a little window here. Another little window here. I don't want it to have any laundry hanging on it. That's for the back of the house. Oh, I could do a little kind of like step out onto this little mini balcony door. That'd be cute, actually. And then some more windows. Now we're starting to look like a house. Do one more here. And then because this is a little patio, we're gonna have a door here. Yeah, sure, why not? Over. Some more windows, surprise. Wonder if we're gonna go with shutters on this house. That's not for right now. We want this to be a pretty nice little cozy area to sit, so I'm gonna leave the flowers there. I don't want you though. Or you. Go over there. This door is not centered. Let's see. Now, what level are we on? And it almost could be 4 floors. But that'd be pretty short floors. But we can also have an attic. Look at that. And I think that maybe we'll have another little access door right here for the people over here. Also have to think about how they're going to heat the house and how they're going to cook. Because there's no electricity, then they cook everything over an open flame probably. So there's going to need to be a fireplace in the kitchen. But also to warm the main house, I think probably right here. So for that, you go to the chimney, and you can put a little chimney here. And then you can, what do you do? Oh, you just go here. You just make it nice and tall. And then you can make this part taller too. So the fireplace inside is like a little bit bigger. I think that's as tall as I can go though. Oh, that's about it. Doesn't look like a very big chimney for such a big house. That's okay. Okay, now back here is going to be the kitchen, I think. I also think I'm going to have another little patio back here, which I didn't put in yet. I probably should. Do I need that to extend all the way? Maybe not, 'cause then I can have some flower beds here and stairs leading up to it. Yeah. Let's try those stair things again. Okay, this time I'm gonna place them in the right spot. Why are you such a different color? Is it just the light? Oh, maybe it is just the light. I love these stairs. I'm so happy that they made stairs. Good. Nice. Okay, so we will have a doorway that comes off this living area. And I think it will have to be a pretty big doorway. You know what? I'm gonna save you right now, and I might as well save you. I just want a plain door. Okay, well, we'll just box of pillows. Okay, and then from the kitchen, we'll have another door. That's not doors. There we go. It can just be a single door, I think. Oh, I kind of like that it has the brooms here. Save you. I'll save you. I don't want the wreaths. There we go. All right. Okay, so the kitchen needs a fireplace as well. I wonder if I could just put it right here. And then in this corner would be... Trying to imagine what the inside of the house would look like. If I put it here, then that's kind of weird and awkward going in this direction into the fireplace. This would kind of make it a bit of a corner fireplace, which could be interesting. Let's see what that looks like. We want it to be a pretty big fireplace because we're cooking in it. That's interesting. I also like the idea of an outdoor grill, which I have attempted before, and it kind of works. And I might do something like that out here. In fact, I probably will. Okay, so because we're cooking here, we're going to use a lot of wood. Have this over here by the door. Turn it around. I think I would like another back door over here, or a side door. It can just be a regular sized door. And we'll have some more windows. Now, when you put windows on the roof, you get these. Or you can do them up here, so you get like these little tiny little attic windows. But I'm gonna just do this type right now. Hmm. Yeah, that's all right so far. I don't think I want it to be this color though. And I think I want it to be at least partly brick. You can even, oops, come on. You can even change the color of the light inside the window. Whenever it goes nighttime, it will glow that color. But we'll worry about that later. Hmm. Well, it's all right. If you have any better suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'll check it out. Maybe it'll come to me. I don't know. Also, since we're at the bottom here, put some flowers all on the bottom ones. It's a big family. They need a lot of food. Yeah, there's still lots of decorating to do on this house, but I think I've got the structure of it pretty good. Maybe I might come up with other ideas. I might mess around with changing the color a bit, especially if somebody gives me a good idea. Did I fix this one? I don't think I did. Nope. Wait, is it this one? This one. Can I do this one? Yes. Yeah. So, I'm going to call that sort of done for now. I'll tweak it some more. So I think that's where I'll end. So if you're enjoying this, please let me know. As always, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed and you want to see what else I end up doing with this, subscribe, follow along. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.